I always considered myself active, fit. I never really had any problems with my weight. I stayed active by cycling and yoga, and I did have gym memberships, and I loved aerobic classes and boot camps. So that was, my history up until just a couple of years ago, when on a very easy 4-mile run, at mile 3, I felt something awful in my hip. Turns out that it was a stress fracture. And a year later, I was officially diagnosed with osteoporosis. So that was a big change for me. Of course, my doctor wanted me to start on pharmaceutical, but I decided to do a little bit more research and find out what the key steps are to manage osteoporosis before going on medication. One of the steps was good nutrition, ensuring dietary calcium. The second part was weight-bearing exercises. But the weight-bearing exercise I had no ideas about. My wins at Pinnacle to be non-scale wins. So it's the confidence of going about in the world and not feeling fragile anymore with the weight training that I've received from Pinnacle. I have studied along with YouTube some of the moves. There's a study called Lift More, which was something that orthopedic doctors and osteoporosis experts recommend. And after spending a few weeks, even at the beginning with the Pinnacle program, I looked at the exercises on the Lift More protocol, and they were exactly what I was doing with Pinnacle. So that really gave me a lot of confidence. So the coaches at Pinnacle are fantastic. I really enjoy the energy coming into the gym every time I'm here with a great big hello, and they knew our names right from the first workout, and that was fantastic. I love all of the little fine tuning. It's amazing how with a personal trainer, as you're doing a certain move, one little tweak can really make that feel better. And that was what I needed as not really being familiar with weightlifting exercises. I really love the flexibility of the diet program. I think it's interesting that both my husband and I joined Pinnacle at the same time, and his dietary needs were very different than mine. But the programs matched so nicely that it wasn't like we were running around the kitchen doing our own thing. There was a lot of overlap that meant meal prepping was really quite easy. The other thing that I really appreciated, when we come in, the question is, how do you feel right now? And as we leave, it's never failed. The coaches will always say, do you feel better now than when you walked in? And the answer is always, yes, I do. And the last thing I have to end with is, that's what I'm talking about. The classic Pinnacle fist bump.